Governor Whitmer is getting at least a little of what she asked for earlier in the week. She said the legislature should send her a budget before Republicans left for a conference on Mackinac Island. Today, the legislature complied, sort of. News 8 political reporter Rick Alvin here to explain. Rick?
Well, Susan, the governor has just one of a whole bunch of bills that will deal ultimately for everything from agriculture to transportation. But the spending measure passed by the legislature is a big one. The K-12 school budget won bipartisan support in the House with 91 Republicans and Democrats voting in favor. Only 18 House members voted against. Over in the Senate, there were no Democrats on board and one Republican said no, but the measure still passed 21-17. The final plan pushed education spending above $15 billion, up nearly $400 million from last year. The bipartisan agreement in the House was made without Governor Whitmer being involved, and her willingness to accept this first big piece of the budget is suspect at best. Prior to the legislature approving the bill, a spokesperson for the governor said, quote, "We understand the House is putting an additional $30 million in one-time funds towards special education. That's a move in the right direction, but still nowhere near what the governor proposed in the executive budget and far short of what our children deserve," end quote. The minimum per pupil funding increase would go up 3% to $8,111, and schools at the higher end of the funding scale would get a smaller increase, but still they would go to $8,529 per student. But that's only if the governor signs the bill. Some Republican legislators are headed to the Republican Leadership Conference on Mackinac Island, where the vice president will be the headline speaker. And when they return on Tuesday, they will give final passage to all the rest of the budget. And then we'll learn exactly how Governor Whitmer will handle a budget that varies greatly from the plan that she outlined back in March. Susan?
Rick,